Made, not born. Anthony has proof.
Home with her new baby, Julie Sue Goldwasser started a blog called
Obsessed with Poop, because I realized very quickly that there was a lot of poop going on.
Funny, sarcastic, and wry, her blog became a hit with friends and fellow new moms as she shared everything about life with baby Ari. But when Ari turned 18 months, the lighthearted blog became the diary of a crisis.
I'll never forget that day. He had been sick for a few weeks. We had been in and out of his doctor's office. We thought he had pneumonia or asthma.
Julie Sue and her husband Matt were stunned when the diagnosis was cancer.
Ari has acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
My immediate visceral reaction was my son could die.
We didn't know what any day was going to bring, and it was traumatic and it was really scary.
Not knowing where to turn, Julie Sue reached for her computer.
I think after about a week in the hospital, I wrote up a very informative blog post about how he was diagnosed, what the prognosis was, what his diagnosis was. There was a little humor in there also.
Within 90 minutes, friends, neighbors, and people she didn't even know reached out.
They wrapped their arms around us. And not just our close friends, but really the entire Boston community. I was able to tap into a whole resource of other cancer moms from around the country.
Support also came from a friend who put together a team to run a half marathon, Team Ari.
In that first year, they raised close to $40,000. I remember thinking, this is amazing, $40,000. And then I started thinking and I said, you know, if we could raise $40,000 this first year, in a very short amount of time, what could we do the second year?
Through appointments at the Farber, stacks of diapers, and a new baby, the Goldwassers stayed true to the mission of raising more money for pediatric cancer research.
And our goal was to raise $100,000, and we surpassed $180,000. So combine the run and the walk team this year raised $200,000.
The money raised goes directly to research lymphoblastic leukemia. The good news, Ari's been in remission for a year and a half. His treatment will continue until this July. Zach Galvin has been cancer-free for 17 years. He was just 26 when he thought he had a cold.
I ended up at the Dana-Farber in the